Hi, thank you for stopping by my YouTube channel. I'm excited to be creating a card tonight with Blue Night rubber stamps, Lighthouse on the Beach stamp. This is the second card that I've created using this stamp, and I'm making this as a part of my being a guest designer for the Blue Night rubber stamp design team. So I'm really thrilled to be part of the design team as a guest designer, and I'm really excited about making this card. So what we're going to be doing is watercoloring. I've already taped down some watercolor paper, and I have my watercolors here. So I'm using Brutus Monroe aqua pigments for my watercolors. And I'm going to go ahead and lay down a couple drops here and there. And I actually made my paper wet first. So that was the color Tinsel, which was part of the holiday set that they released. Next, I'm going to add this bright color called Hollyhock. Okay, if I can get it open, we'll get a couple drops of that down as well. And then I'm going to spray some more water just to keep it moving so it doesn't glob up. And then I have this color, which is a slightly different type of purple called lavender. And then one more color that I like to use, which is a slightly different color blue. It's called Blueberry. These are metallic watercolors by Brutus Monroe called Aqua Pigments. All right, spray a little bit more water and then use my secret weapon when I watercolor and try to make backgrounds is Saran wrap, Glad wrap, plastic wrap. Not the press and seal kind, but just the normal kind. And I'm going to tear a piece of this off. And I'm going to go ahead and press down on my paper with the Saran wrap. Get those inks, watercolors moving good. Okay, get a nice blend going here. And then pull it back, see what we've got here. I'm liking the way that's turning out so far, but I just want a little bit more pink, so I'm going to go in with this color. It's called Dahlia. And I'm going to add some pink to the top corners and down through here. Okay, a little bit more water. My Saran wrap down again. Okay, get those colors moving and get that nice background working. You could actually walk away and let your Saran wrap lay on here overnight. Makes for some pretty cool texture type. That looks really nice. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Okay, so I'm going to throw my Saran wrap away, and I'm going to have to use my heat gun to dry this. So you might want to turn your volume down at this point because I'm going to have to make sure it's completely dry at this point. Oops. Okay, I'm going to add some more pink just to the top here. This is called Bubblegum. It's a lighter pink. Get a piece of saran wrap again. And just going to just the top section there. Oops, stepping on things here. Okay, let's see how that's turning out. Yeah, I think that'll work. Let me just dry it. Okay, I am going to add some blue down here in this bottom corner. I'll go in with this periwinkle color, because I definitely want this to be darker blue down here. It's a lot like ink smooshing, but just a little different. If you want to get some texture, you can actually crumple it up. You know, it makes a pretty cool effect. Okay, I'm going to turn my heat gun on again. Going to slowly remove the blue tape that I put around the outside. Very carefully so it doesn't tear my paper. Okay, well, I didn't exactly tape it off evenly, but I can always trim my paper. Yeah, it's not quite even all the way around. Okay. But I'm going to take my heat gun and make sure it's completely dry. All right, that feels dry. Hopefully it is dry. And we're going to get the Misty out, and now we will go ahead and stamp our image. All right. Okay. A lighthouse on the beach. Ooh. My magnets just grabbed onto each other. Okay. All right, I'm gonna have to pull it down just a little bit because the border I put around it was quite large. Didn't mean to do quite large of a border, but it is what it is. So we're going to close the Misty door, and using archival ink, go ahead and stamp our stamp. And by the way, I'm using the Blue Night rubber stamp handy dandy ink blending block. It adheres to the back of your, using this magnetic plate, it adheres to the back of your ink pad, and it really makes it so much easier to stamp with and helps you to keep from getting black ink all over your fingers. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead and stamp this. This is a really beautiful stamp. I'm really excited to be a guest designer for Blue Night rubber stamps. Oh, is that pretty? Oh, that looks awesome. I just wish I wouldn't have taped off so much so that I could get more of the image on the paper. But it definitely will make for some dramatic border possibilities. Okay, so that's our image, but we have a sentiment we need to put on as well. And I'm trying to find my microfiber towel so I can clean my stamp off here. So when I received the sentiments that I would be using when I make my cards this month for Blue Night rubber stamps, I was just tickled pink to get this sentiment from the owner, Lynn. So this is a scripture verse, and it's very meaningful, and it's one of my favorite verses. So I was just thrilled that this was sent to me. I just want to make sure I have it the right way. Okay, here we go. Okay, again, I'm using the archival ink. Oh, that is so nice. I just love it. I'm going to ink it one more time. Not applying too much pressure, just letting that ink grab onto that paper. Just gently rubbing its back. Not performing CPR. I'm going to give it a chance to soak in. Yep, that made a difference. Okay, and then the sentiment is, but they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not be faint. And she sent me an eagle to go with it. So I'm going to stamp the eagle up in the corner here. Love this sentiment. Love this stamp. And I like this tie-dyed watercolor background effect. Okay, I think it's really You know, it's a bit abstract, but the colors are what get you. The colors just, wow. Look at that. It's just like that eagle. It's just coming out of the horizon and just blown away. Blown away. This is such a beautiful set. I don't even think I have to ink the eagle again because that was such a great impression that that made. Okay, so let's get the panel out of the MISTI. We'll close our MISTI. We'll talk about some options here for framing. So because I do have a lot of white space, I am going to trim down. Okay, I'm just going to put it in my paper trimmer and trim off the edge here. There we go. Nice and clean. And see what we can do on this side. And there we go. I need to go just a little bit. I need to take just a little bit more off. I didn't quite get that edge. Okay, and then our other side here. And finally the top. And this is going to be looking awesome. I know it is. Oh, be still my heart. It's beautiful, just beautiful. Oh, I'm so excited. So I have some black. Yeah, the black, that looks beautiful on black. Because we have a lot of extra space, I could mount the black on blue, or playing up on the purples in the background. Whoops, sorry. I was watching a show on Netflix and I just accidentally pressed the play button. Purple, this is an aubergine cardstock from Brutus Monroe. I think that would really show it off. Holy moly, be still my heart. Taking my breath away, taking my own breath away here, folks. Okay, there was one more thing I want to do before I adhere it to the card base. I want to just soften the edges a little bit using my Crocodile corner chomper. So what I'm going to do, so this can cut using 1/4 or 1/2. So the panel itself, I'm going to take and cut a 1/4 corner chop. That just makes for a bit of a rounded corner. This that way kind of just softens the lines up a little bit, I think. Okay, this is 1/4. Yeah, that looks nice. And then I'll go ahead and do the black with 1/2, the 1/2 corner. Okay. It just reminds me of a photograph. How photographs used to be anyways, back in the olden days. Okay. Okay, let me just get this corner right. There we go. All right. So we can now put it all together, folks. I think it's beautiful. I'm just really pleased with how this turned out. I hope you like it too. If you are not currently subscribed to my channel and you would like to subscribe, I would encourage you to do that. Also, I wanted to let you know that I have a blog. You can find me at thehopefulcrafter.blogspot.com. I also am on Instagram, and my Instagram is Schultz551. So again, if you currently are a subscriber, thank you so much. Thank you all for tuning in and watching this video as I make card number 2 as a guest designer for Blue Night Rubber Stamp. My first time being on a design team, and I'm loving every minute of it. I'm very thankful that I was selected to be a guest designer. and I am definitely enjoying this process. All right, so we've got our mat down. I'll go ahead and put tape on our panel. This is oh, it's just so pretty. I love the colors. I can't stop saying it, I know. I'm just in love with it. All right, that's it. It was quicker than my last card that I made using this, but it's still, I think, as strikingly beautiful. In case you didn't catch my first card, this is what it looks like. I did a YouTube video. You can catch that on my channel. And this is card number 2. Oh, it's so pretty. I love it. You see, pink sand for the beach, the blue of the ocean, a little bit of pink here in the sky, a little purplish pink. I think it all works together very well. Again, thanks everybody for tuning in, and I hope to have you a subscriber, and I hope that you'll check out Blue Knight rubber stamps. You can't go wrong with any of their products. They're all beautiful. Thanks everybody. Bye-bye.